Welcome back, everybody. We're in the kitchen now with nutritionist Amanda McKean, and always great to see you, Amanda.
Yeah, it's always good to be here.
Yes, we're excited to see what you're making. I feel like all our guests always want to know what you're making when they're in here.
Yeah, so
setting up over there.
Well, I've had a couple of people reach out to me lately and just ask, how do you freezer meal if you don't have a lot of freezer space? Like if you've only got your fridge freezer. And it's not necessarily like freezer meals may not be the answer for you, but there are ways you can do it. And I thought since we're coming into back to school, it's a good time to have some freezer meals ready.
Yeah.
So we're just going to make the marinades today.
Okay.
So rather than having the freezer space for the whole, like whatever protein you're marinating, you can make the sauce, which take up very little space. I have very small containers here, or like a sandwich Ziploc bag, you would do it, right?
Ziploc bag and flatten it too, right?
So, and then it doesn't take up much space. And then when you do your grocery shop, you get home, you throw your marinade on, and you're ready for the week. So
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got a couple different ones that we're going to try and make today.
Yeah.
What's the first one?
So first one is, the recipe's grilled coconut curry chicken. We do it on the barbecue a lot, but I've also done it in the oven, in the air fryer, wherever it works. It's one of my personal favorites, so I did bring it.
Okay.
Super fast and easy. So we're going to start with a cup of tomato sauce.
Mm-hmm. Any tomato sauce, your choice?
Any tomato sauce. Okay. I often do this, like if I have this was just left over in my fridge and I'm like, I got to use it up.
Yeah.
So whatever's
good
there.
Idea.
Yeah. Half an onion. So I have half a cup of, you can buy these ones, the like pre-chopped.
Frozen ones?
Yeah, they're huge time saver if you
Great
can
idea.
get your hands on those.
And you're going to be freezing it anyway, so
right? Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. So, and then half a cup of coconut milk. I try to aim for, this is the canned coconut milk, so you can see how thick it is. The thicker it is, the better. So you want to look for higher fat content. Like 14, 16, 18 grams of fat per serving is going to give you the best, like, tastiest.
Yeah, you want it to be thick. Yeah, for sure.
So the half cup coconut milk, what else have we got? 1 teaspoon of salt. Oh, don't forget our garlic.
No, you can't forget the garlic.
No. And some black pepper. We're going to do half a teaspoon of that. And then for the curry, we're going to add a tablespoon of just regular yellow curry powder.
Okay.
And I don't have a tablespoon, but that's 3 teaspoons.
There you go.
So, yeah. You get really good at conversions if you Google it enough, be like, uh-oh, what is the same as?
So, and then you would just add your protein after, right?
Correct. I can freeze this, and then if I know I'm doing my grocery pickup on Sunday, I can pull this out on Saturday so it starts to defrost. Throw it all in a bowl or container or bag in the fridge, and then it'll be ready to cook that week. So this is my garlic, and I've put enough in here for both my recipes.
Okay.
So it's 2 cloves of garlic.
That smells so good, that curry powder.
It's such a simple recipe. It's been in my family's lineup for like a long time.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, I was making this before my kids were born, I think. So, and my daughter's almost 13. So
that's an easy one. I love that.
So we make this one a lot, and you do end up with quite a lot of sauce. So I'm actually thinking what I might do with this is see if I can make it some sort of sheet pan dinner, like put it over the veggies and put it all in a sheet pan and see what I get.
That would be so good.
So, and that's it. That's that. So I'll probably
You'll save that for the next bit. So what was that? How much? I guess you kind of eyeball
2 cloves of garlic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I'll mix that up, throw that in the freezer, and you can see how little, like way less space than if you have
That is amazing.
8 chicken thighs in there, right?
Right.
So,
okay. All right. So add your chicken after. Does the recipe call for anything else?
no, that's it. Like you could put lime juice over the top when it's done cooking, but honestly, we rarely do that. So like it's added garnishes as you like.
And then serve with whatever you want.
Yeah.
Rice or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
That looks delicious. Okay, what's the next one?
The next one's a homemade teriyaki sauce. So this is another one that I've had forever. So we're starting with our 2 cloves of garlic.
Okay.
We're going to go with 1 onion, which is roughly a cup. Where did my cup
This
go?
is such a good idea.
Oh yeah, that makes it so much faster. It's honestly, the chopping is what makes things take time.
I know. And then people get annoyed.
Yes. So if you can cut out the chopping.
Yeah.
And even with my garlic, I'll do it in bulk and then freeze it in ice cube trays too. So especially with my little chopper, right? I can do a whole bunch at once. I just I don't even put oil or water or anything in. I just pack the garlic
put
in.
it in there and then freeze it.
And then I put it out and put it in my frying pan.
That's
Done.
amazing.
Yeah. So anything that can speed up that, like after work, you're exhausted, you don't want to cook, right?
Yeah.
We'll do that. So half a cup of honey, which I don't have a half cup.
I was going to say, is that half a
This
cup?
is a 1 cup. So we're just eyeballing this.
It's okay.
It's not rocket science. It's not baking.
But the honey really will sweeten it up nicely.
Yeah, that's what, because teriyaki is kind of a sweet sauce, right?
Yeah.
So this is the way to do it without getting the like processed sugars.
Yeah.
You could do it even with maple syrup if you wanted to.
Right.
Half a cup of soy sauce.
Okay.
And again, this is where, like, if you're gluten-free, you can buy your gluten-free soy sauce, and then, right, you're not having to search out a teriyaki sauce that fits your diet.
Yeah.
So
it's interesting because I never thought that, you think to yourself, oh, well, of course everyone has freezer space, but not everybody does have freezer space.
Yeah. Just depending if you're in an apartment, and right?
Yeah.
Yep. So, or if you've chosen to rent out like your basement, so you only have an upstairs,
Right.
all kinds of scenarios. So 1/4 cup of rice vinegar.
Okay.
Apple cider vinegar would also work. I actually brought apple cider vinegar because I wasn't sure I had enough rice vinegar in there, but look at me go.
Look at you go.
Yeah. And then we're going to add a tablespoon of fresh ginger.
Okay.
So I will chop that as well. How much time have we got? We good?
About a minute.
Okay.
We have enough time.
Okay, I've got my ginger, which I'm going to chop up, and then we're going to add a tiny bit of black pepper and a 1/4 cup of water.
I love how you just make it look so easy. You're like, a little of this, a little of that.
It's because I have it all here. If we were in my kitchen at home, I'd be like
You'd be opening every cupboard.
Yeah, you're like, oh shoot, that's not where that is. Right? So yeah. So this took us 7 minutes to do both of these. So add another 10 max for me to organize the ingredients, right? And do the dishes. So we've got 2 dinners basically prepped.
That's
here,
amazing.
Right? In 15, 20 minutes.
And then all you have to do is just cook up the protein when you're ready to eat it.
Correct. Yep. So
amazing.
That's it. And then the last thing for the teriyaki is a 1/4 cup of water. And this one we will add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, but at the end when we want to thicken it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it goes in after everything's cooked. So
Okay, so this is good for any time of the year, but really as we head back into that busy fall season over the next little while, it could be nice to kind of start thinking about this now.
Yeah. Yep. Or even
done.
This one's a great barbecue, the curry recipe, right? You could do that for your barbecue this week, but put an extra batch of the marinade into the freezer for back to school, right? So you can do it as you're cooking anyways for this week. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda. Those were all so great. Those are delicious recipes. It smells so good in here. More information on the screen for Amanda. You can reach out to her anytime. Get your marinades done, everybody. We're back in a moment.